How is everybody doing? Hi everyone. Hi Instagram. Hi my Facebook fans and friends. Hi um over there internationally. Okay, yes, I do have breaking news. So I'm taking time from my crazy busy day to come and tell you about this letter that the IRS is randomly sending to people, because I know that a lot of you are going to panic if you receive that letter, not going to really understand it. And I don't want that to happen. And even if I didn't prepare your taxes, this is good information for you to know. So, what is it? The IRS randomly blasted a letter today. So if you already went to your mailbox today or tomorrow, you might be one receiving this letter, and it's random. It's called Letter 6138. And what is it? It's really an outreach program from the IRS trying to prevent taxpayer power who are not doing their job or not preparing those taxes correctly. And there is nothing bad in it. The only problem is the way that they worded the letter is extremely scary and may make you think that you did something wrong. So there is a few lines that I see where there is the problem that's going to scare everybody. So I'm going to read it verbatim, okay? So what you need to look for first is it's going to look like this. I know maybe you cannot see it well, but I will post pictures about that letter. And you want to look at the bottom, it will say letter 6138. And letter 6138 is about an outreach program from the IRS. So the letter start like this. Your tax return prepared by a paid income tax preparer for the tax year above may be inaccurate. And the keywords here is may. That is extremely scary. I don't know why they wrote it like that. So, but if you really think about it, may, that means they are not true. They're just telling you that you need to pay attention, that your tax return prepared by the paid tax preparer may be inaccurate. And it continue like this. We show you may have incorrectly claimed the earned income tax credit, child tax credit, additional tax credit, additional tax credit, and American Opportunity Tax Credit. What exactly they're talking about here is just basically the credits you get for the children, the credit you get for the school. Those are the main credits that people are committed fraud on. So this is what they're trying to bring awareness, because not every tax office prepare the tax with you, sitting one-on-one, asking you questions. There's a lot of tax preparers in the street that just take your document, or they don't even explain to you what are they doing, and they're trying to get you the maximum credit when you do not qualify for it. So they're trying to send a message to make you, the tax preparer, aware. But this is just to make you aware. That doesn't mean that your tax has a problem. But the way that is worded, you can see that is very scary, because it's telling you your tax may be inaccurately prepared. And I'm sorry, when someone receives that envelope with the IRS logo on it, and they say your tax preparation may be inaccurate, as a simple taxpayer, I know you're just going berserk, okay? It continues. They're telling you that you are ultimately responsible for the accuracy of your return, which is true. And here at Taxfit, that's why we always tell the clients, you need to review, you need to know what is going on in your taxes. It's not just sit down, get me money, and you don't know exactly how that money is, okay? How did they arrive to that refund? And all the time, I'm not phased out, because I give free estimate. People tell me, okay, but someone got me a bigger estimate next door. I'm like, yes, that's fine. But do you know what did they put in your taxes to get you the bigger refund? That's the main key. And many times I tell people, listen, I don't care that you use me or not use me, but on that estimate, check for this form, checks for this form, checks for this, that form, those are where they maybe put things that you're unaware of that make your refund bigger. And truth to be told, they go and review and they said, Karoll-Ann, you were right. They put this, I didn't know. So it's perfectly okay that the IRS is trying to tell you you are responsible for the accuracy of your return. But this is very scary in that letter. And the key thing is, on paragraph number 3, they said, what do you need to do? And you need to read that sentence carefully. They said, you don't need to take action unless you think you claimed those credit in error. So this letter is just to make you aware, to remind you that you are responsible for what's going on in your taxes. And if you think your taxes were not prepared well, they're asking you to have an amendment made. So why I wanted to have a live about this letter is because I totally understand the taxpayers out there. So they received that letter. Trust me, if I was a simple taxpayer, I would just be, your return may be inaccurate. Oh my God, I'm responsible for everything. And they just go crazy. So calm down. If your return was prepared right, you're okay. This letter is random. It was chosen by the computer of the IRS in the outreach program that say, if someone in the past years have claimed the credit for the kids, the child tax credit, the EIC, the earned income credit, or the school credit, let's send them a letter to make sure they want to review the paper. So what are they doing is really trying to make you review the paper and really know what's going on in your tax return, which I totally agree with them, because I say that all the time. But the way it is wording, I understand it can be scary. So the letter again is called letter 6138. And of course, I invite you, if you're unsure, you're more than welcome to call the IRS, because they did put a number on there to reach them, which is their main number, 1-800-829-1040. That's 1-800-829-1040. Or you may call Taxfit, even though we are extremely busy, if you want to understand that letter more in depth. But it's just to make you aware. That doesn't mean your tax was prepared inaccurately, okay? Do not go berserk. And they go on by telling you what are good tips to choose a tax preparer. And to tell you the truth, if they didn't word that letter so scary, I love it. I love it. Truthfully, that's what we should tell the taxpayers. You need to be aware of what's going on in your tax. You need to review the taxes, but the word is scary. Scary. So Taxfit is always here to bring you the news and to help you understand what is going on. Okay. Be aware now. Since the IRS sent that letter, I'm almost certain there's going to be scam people sending another letter that's going to look like this and put other numbers so you can call and give your information. So listen, anything that you receive you're not sure it's from the IRS, always call their main number. I know that sometimes they make you wait a long time, but better safe than sorry. Okay, the main number is 1-800-829-1040. If you receive a letter and you're not sure it's from them, call the main number and say, do you have letter 6138? Because the IRS name every piece of interaction they have with you. Okay, they sent you a letter, it will be a letter number on record. So this is the news that I had for you, because someone received that letter and they were very worried. And I'm like, you know what? I always try to learn from other people's experience so I can share with everybody. So I'm like, if she's really scared with this letter, I'm sure a lot of people out there receive it today and are scared. And I know for a fact the scammers gonna try to send a letter after that look like that for you to call. Okay, we have the last of your social, please verify your address, please verify your bank account. Do not ever verify any bank account over the phone. The IRS never call. They always send you an official letter that you can respond with correct information. And if you're not sure, they do have local offices. Make an appointment and go there and say, is this letter legit? Or call their main number. Guys, I hope that helped you. And if you receive that letter, do not panic. It's just an outreach program from the IRS, and it is true. You need to know those things. You need to make sure that your tax is well prepared. But no, you're not going to jail. No, they're not coming to get you next day or tonight, okay? If your tax was inaccurate anyway, they give you an option to correct that tax. So, and now I'm not going to stay long because I have appointment every 15 minutes here and my day is crazy. But I was so happy that I was able to help that lady that was so afraid and scared that I said, let me take a few minutes in my day and share this with maybe someone that just received that letter and is asking what is going on. So thank you so much. Then again, Taxfit is here to tell you how it is, to give you free estimate, free consultation. I know I am busy, but I try to make the time and give you the consultation, share the knowledge, you know, analyze a little bit, because I understand that it is scary. I mean, it's scary. So enjoy the rest of your day. And if you have not made your appointment yet, make sure to call Taxfit at 754-423-4234. Bye.